Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of What If Naruto had Speed Force and was raised by Kurama. I know this sounds really strange, but we are already here. This is the part 2 of this video, and if you haven't checked out part 1, I really hope you would do so before checking out this video. But if you don't want to, let me give you a quick review. So what happens is Naruto somehow gains speed force. He runs out of the village. He ends up in a forest with weak body, and he was not found by Konoha for 2 and 3 days. After that, Kurama convinces him to break the seal, and while he was pulling out the seal, Minato appears, and at this moment Minato and Kurama are going to have a long talk. So without further ado, let's start our video. Deal? Aren't you too late for that, Minato? Ninetales scoff at him and I know I don't have much to make a deal with you, but I have something that you really need, and I know that you need it more than anything else. It is other half of you, and you know that I can bring it back. It's just that, do you agree with this deal? Don't make me laugh. You have taken it somewhere where I can't even sense it. You have no way of bringing it back, especially now that you are dead. Ninetale said to Minato, and hearing his words, Minato replied saying, I know that it is impossible for me to bring that thing back, but someone else can do it for you. Or rather, my son would be able to do that for you. It's just that you need a method to bring that back, and I have that method. Whether you agree to make a deal with me or not depends upon whether you want to get half of you back or not. So, do you agree or not? Don't try to play with me, Minato. I can see your desperation. I can feel just how anxious you are. I know that you want to keep your child alive, and I know you would do anything for that right now. I don't have to strike this deal with you. This child would one day definitely remove the seal, and I will be free once again. So what would I truly get from making this deal with you? He looks into Ninetale's eyes and says, safety. I know that you are a powerful beast, and I know that you are arrogant as well, but you know this damn well that you cannot defy Uchiha when they look into your eyes. You have been played by them twice, and you know just how helpless you were when they put you into their genjutsu. But if you agree to my deal, I have a way to keep you out of their genjutsu. I have a way to keep you safe, at least if you agree to this deal. At this moment, Ninetale was really angry. He was really angry because Ninetale cannot stand Uchihas. They were the reason why he was captured in the first place. They were the reason why Hashirama got the knowledge about them. Without Madara capturing him, he would be still in the forest free. He would not be sealed for hundreds of years. At this moment, Ninetale looked straight into Minato's eyes and said, Minato, I'm not doing this because you are making this deal to me. I don't care about my other half. Even if I don't have it, I am still the strongest among tail beasts. Only a handful of people can defeat me, and there are not a lot of them still here. But still though, I agree to this deal. Not because you could give me this power, but because I took pity on your son. I have seen his life. I have observed him. He faced the same fear and hatred like I did. He was the incarnation of mine in a human body, and that's because of what you did to your own son. I am doing this because I think your son does not deserve all that hatred. When Naruto heard that, he didn't know how to feel about this. He knows that the person in front of him was his father, and he knows that everything happened, everything he had suffered for was because his father put the Ninetale inside of him. But at this moment, he could not he was blaming his father inside of him. He just could not speak it out loud. He could not say that I hate you or anything like that, because having a father was already a big deal for him. He did not think he would meet his parents, like his father right here. He never thought he would get a chance to meet him, and so it brought a strange emotion inside of him. He was really happy to meet his father, because he didn't wanted to not meet his parents. Like, that's not how a child brains work. He always wanted to meet his father, but he never could. Hokage said that his father sacrificed himself to save the village. He knows that his father is dead. He never assumed that he would meet his father again, but now that he is meeting Minato, he could not he could not pull himself to hate his father. He could not do that. So he just starts crying. And at this moment, Minato slowly turns around. He gets in his knees and puts his hand on Naruto's shoulder. Looking at his son crying, he says, Naruto, I am sorry for everything. I am sorry for putting you through all this pain and suffering. I am sorry for not being there to help you or even guide you. I am sorry for everything, but I cannot come back. I am already dead, and I cannot come back here to help you grow. I cannot do anything that a father should do. All I can say is just sorry. All I can do is just help you achieve something now. Now that I know that you are not living a life that I hoped you would, I want to change something. Ninetale might not be a good person, like he might not be the person that you want to be associated with, but he's inside of you and you cannot pull him out, because once he goes out of you, you will die. That's the fate of the Jinchuriki, and that's why I cannot let you be sealed. Once you remove the tail beast inside you, you die. That fox would kill you because it doesn't care about you. It only cares about himself. He wanted to remove that seal from you because he wanted to escape, but doing so you would die. So that's why you cannot remove the seal unless you put another part of Ninetale inside of you, and that's the only way to survive. At this moment, Ninetale growled at Minato. This is not the part of the deal. I promise to take care of your child because he grows up. After that, I would leave his body and I would live as a total, whether you want it or not. At this moment, Minato stands up and looks at Ninetale. That's not going to happen, Ninetale. If you leave Naruto's body, he will die, no matter the age. So I cannot allow you to live, even if I have to keep you forcefully inside of him. That's why I kept my consciousness here in the first place. I won't allow you to do that. Then he turns back at Naruto and says, Naruto, I am going to teach you two jutsus that will help you summon me from the underworld, or rather from Shinigami's stomach, and also allow you to grow into a splendid ninja. These two jutsus are impure reincarnation jutsu and multi-shadow clone jutsu. One of them would allow you to summon me from the Shinigami's stomach, and another will allow you to finish the first jutsu, because the first jutsu was not complete. Nobody has completed this jutsu after the death of the second Hokage. But if you use multi-shadow clone jutsu with your immense reserve of chakra, you can accomplish it within 5 or 10 years. I believe in you, Naruto. You can do it. Now follow my hand signs and remember them well. These are the only things that I can give you before I disappear. Started performing hand signs, and after that he slowly disappears. And as he disappears, Naruto realizes that he could not even say a word to his father. He could not even say, "Dad, I miss you." And at this moment, he cried even more because he was feeling anger and guilt in his heart. Kid, are you really feeling so good for meeting the father who cursed you with me? Are you really that nice? At this moment, Naruto suddenly realizes that Ninetale was still here, and his anger suddenly burst out at Ninetales. Did you know? Did you know that I would die if I had removed the seal all along? Did you really push me toward the death? He looked at Ninetales and shouted with anger. That you don't understand this, do you? Do you not understand this all along? Well, you lived 5 years of your life in misery. You had people who took look after your father like a hero, who you had people who treated your father like a hero but still did nothing for you. These people would be grateful that you were able to seal me. They should have treated you like a hero, but they did not. While you are still a human, while they are still a human, you were treated like a demon. So tell me, I am a tail beast. I am not a human, so why should I care about you? Why should I care about your life and death? You are nothing to me. So why should I not send you toward your death if it means for my escape? Naruto, you are really naive to think that, but since you are a child, I don't think that's your fault. You did not understand this world. On the other hand, your father was a Hokage. He knew very well that if I leave your body, you would die. And even if I don't leave your body, you would still die because you are at the middle of a forest without any support. You would definitely die at your condition. That's why he struck the deal with me. I did not realize before agreeing this to him. I was really a fool to agree this to him. But as a tail beast, I won't go back on my words. I will keep you safe for a while until you master that jutsu. Bring the other half of me back, then put it in yourself and free me. I don't care if I don't merge with the other half. I would still be the strongest tail beast. While Ninetales said that, he knew very much that without overpowering Naruto's will or without breaking it mentally, he can never escape this seal, no matter how much he tries. Instead, Naruto would be able to bring the other half inside and seal it as well, but he would not be able to escape because Kusina's chakra was still there. Ninetale was not completely aware of it before, but now that he has seen the chakra of his Minato's inside Naruto, he knew this, that Kusina's chakra would also be here. He wasn't sure about it, but he could guess. So back in the back of his mind, he knew that he would not be able to escape this seal that easily. That's why he had to groom. He had to help Naruto no matter the situation. He was just trying to be more feared. He was just trying to act more dominant against Naruto because that's who he is. He is the strongest tail beast. You are the proudest and most arrogant among them all. So after hearing his word, Naruto began to think. He was just a child. He could not think a lot about the consequences, but he knew one thing for sure, that Ninetale cannot forcefully escape the seal, and he was weakening the seal because he was being angry and hatred because of all those negative emotions that the seal was weakening, and if it continues, Ninetale will surely break out. Naruto understood this and kept it in his mind. Now that he remembered it, he had one thing in his mind: he must not lose himself, otherwise he would die. Now that you said you will help me survive, can you give me some more chakra? Naruto raises his head and asks. Hearing his words, Ninetale snorted and gave some of his chakra to Naruto. Naruto uses that chakra to energize himself, and after that he stands up. He does not try to focus on that weird power of him. Rather, he tries to go around, move around and find something to eat. He thought of of fishing because he could not find anything around him, and fishing was a good option as well. Of course, he didn't have fishing rod, so he walked up to the water and he started catching the fish with his bare hand. It took him a while, but he managed to grab 3 and 4 fish, and after that he used some stick and then made the fire. After that he cooked those fish and started eating. While eating, Ninetale asked, "So what are you going to do now?" At this moment, Naruto thought for a while and said, "I'm going to return home, back to Konoha." And at this moment, Ninetale freaked out a bit. "What? Why are you going back to that damn place? Everyone in the village hates you. They don't even care about you. So why do you want to go back?" And when he said that, Naruto felt sad. He knew this was true, but he still smiled and said, "I want to return back because I had friends, even though they are not my true friends and they don't consider me friends. They are still the people I talk to, and I think I can return back to my village and I can stay there. Even though people there hate me and don't want me to be there, I will still live there because it was the place where my parents lived. It was the place where I grew up. Even if the village hates me, I will still go back there because I want to know, I want to feel what it meant to become a Hokage, what it meant to feel adored by others and respected rather than looked down and hated by others. I want to become the hero of Konoha. I want to become the Hokage." At this moment, Ninetale realized that this was really bad because Naruto realized something, and him realizing this thing was really dangerous for Ninetales. Ninetale wanted to escape out of Naruto by consuming him into the hatred, and if Naruto does not feel hatred, does not have any negativity in his heart, he cannot escape. And Naruto realized this. Naruto understood this very well right now at this moment, and this was a big mistake, or rather big downfall for Kurama. He had no choice but to convince Naruto to not go back. Of course, Naruto did not listen and his mind was set on going back. And at this moment, Ninetale realized something else as well. Although he knew the concept of bringing back someone from the heaven of Naruto using impure reincarnation jutsu, he knew that Minato's soul was not inside in heaven. He knew it was inside Shinigami's stomach. So he did not understand how Naruto was going to bring other half out of the Shinigami's stomach. And at this moment he realized that he was played. He was completely played by father and son. One was intentional and the other was not. And at this moment, Ninetale's mood was so terrible that his chakra started filling up Naruto's body. It was coming out of the cage and filling up Naruto's body, and the more chakra he released, more chakra Naruto's body absorbed, and this was making Naruto even more stronger. His chakra reserve was slowly growing. Of course, Naruto did not know that. After eating, he decided to leave. He did not think more about that weird power of him because he knew he would basically render useless if he uses that power, try to use that power. So he just walked in his normal speed, and of course he was just 5-year-old in the village, so he did not even know whether he was going in a right direction or not, but still he finally moved toward the somewhere. At least that, guys, let's end the video, and if you enjoy the video till this, please click the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe for future videos. I'm definitely going to make part 3 of this and part 4 of my previous series. I'm also planning on making more series, but first I would finish this. And if you are already subscribed, don't forget to turn on the notification bell, and also comment down what do you think about my mistakes that I made in this video. I know there are a lot of improvement I had to make because I just forget that Naruto will die if the tail beast was removed from him. That's it, guys. Let's see you in the next video.